Hi, Capricorn. Some sage to clear the space of negative energy. Thank you, Spirit. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I love that we're starting off with that intuition card. I like to call that Queen of Wands the intuition card. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. My name is Greta. I am an intuitive reader. I do look at the moon placement, the sun placement, and other planetary placements to get a good idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time, so you can take advantage of that. Many times we feel like we're tossed about in the wind, or there's not a lot that we can do or say to take control of our lives. But the better understanding we have of ourselves and the energy that is being created, or the energy that is around us, the better able we are to maneuver through life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. What would you like Capricorn to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. And again, the Queen of Wands is really, I like to call that my intuition card. And connecting with our source, connecting with our spirit, our sense of self, and really learning to trust that and really learning to follow that. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Capricorn. What would you like Capricorn to know or to be aware of? And we start off, Capricorn, with the Knight of Wands. And again, wands, it's about following your passion, following your desires, and really feeling motivated to follow your passions. And that motivation has been brought on by an ending. There's been an ending to a pain or a suffering, or a pain or a suffering is coming to an end. And you feel ready to follow your passions, to follow your desires. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week, Capricorn. And of course, we've been talking about that Queen of Wands, which is, wands in the tarot represents fire, and that fire is the divine spark within us. It represents the tree of life, our life force. It's what motivates us, what drives us to do the things that we do. And here I see you trusting that, and you following that, and you using your passion to better your situation. Followed by the Two of Swords. Another option, another choice. There's a choice here. There's something that you can choose. There's something that you can do that you are not seeing, that you're not aware of at this time. And that is followed by the Ace of Swords, the gift of knowledge, the gift of wisdom. Using your knowledge, using your wisdom. You have the gift of wisdom. There's many things that you just instinctively know. You were born with a broad knowledge base. Followed by the Page of Swords. Youth, delays, and I am not surprised to see the youth, the delays, and a sense of impatient. And that is because of the Mercury retrograde. And that Mercury retrograde is going to be occurring during the whole month. And so we really want to learn to be patient and trust that things are going to work out for us. Things are working out in our favor. You're wanting to rush in, you're wanting to get things done, you're ready to take action, but there's delays. And these delays, for the most part, are being caused by the Mercury retrograde this month. And there's not a lot that we can physically, spiritually, or emotionally do to speed things up, to get things to move faster. What you're not seeing, what you're not aware of, is that these delays are working in your favor, Capricorn. And I think these delays are causing you, to a certain extent, some frustration. And that's just because, as Capricorns, we are go-getters. We want to get things done yesterday. It's like if we're on a mission, we want to get that done. We're wanting to reach the top of the mountain. We're wanting to complete this task so we can move on to the next task. That, in the most part, is part of the Capricorn's character. And that's what feeds us, and that's what keeps us going, is the forward motion. And many times, especially during retrograde, when we're experiencing delays and we're experiencing setbacks, we have a tendency to get a little bit frustrated. But think of this delay, or these delays, as a gift, Capricorn. And you can take this time to really close up any loose ends and really go over any plans that have not been set into motion, and to review. And I think as you're reviewing, as you're revisiting plans that have not been set into motion yet, you're going to find ways to readjust how you would like this to work, how you would like this. There's a smoother way, a better way to do what has been delayed. That's even sounds strange coming out of my mouth, but yeah, it's like there's a delay on a project or something that you're wanting to start, something that you're wanting to do. But taking time during this delay is going to help you work out a smoother way to start this project or complete this project. And so this delay is a gifted time for you to reevaluate the process so it goes smoother when it does start up again. And things are really going to be picking up next week, and they're going to be moving super fast for you, Capricorn. And you're going to be glad that you reevaluated this situation, because this situation is going to run so much smoother. It's almost going to be like it's on autopilot, so you can focus on other tasks. This slowdown, or this downtime, or this delay is also a good time to go over bank statements, go over credit card statements. Maybe you have spent too much on something, or you have been charged for something, or you have been overcharged for something. And having the time to go over that and really look at the finances is going to help you find lost or missing money. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn, in your home life, in your private life, in your personal life, we have the Knight of Swords. Taking action before having clarity. Speaking words before totally understanding the situation. And let's see how that plays into the rest of the cards here. And the King of Wands. Again, more fire, more passion. But this is a different energy. It's almost like your counterpart. And so when we look at the King and Queens of Wands, that's a nice match set. And it's coming to a point, coming to a time in your life where home life and work life, private life and public life come into a nice balance. Come in comfortably. It's like you can follow your instincts, you can follow your passions and desires at work, and you can follow your instincts and you can follow your desires and passions at home. I think especially for the Capricorn, the last few years, we have been so focused on our career and getting our career and our finances in line that we really haven't had time, or we haven't paid a lot attention to our private lives, to our personal lives, to our love lives. But that has changed. The tides have changed where Capricorns are really wanting to incorporate more passion, more quality, more time in their in our private life, in our love life. And I see that really going hand in hand and really working together. It's almost kind of like the yin and the yang. That's an equal balance, an equal give and take between work and home life. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is stress, sleepless nights, worry. It's almost the very unpleasant, but I like that we have that 10 of Swords there, letting us know that that is coming to an end. And there's a gift, but it's not a gift that a gift that does not come in the form that we wanted. It's like a gift is coming in that is not or has not met or reached our expectations. There is, thank you, Spirit, there is a legal matter between you and a family member, you and a close friend, but there's a legal matter. And this legal matter, maybe this legal matter is for someone close to you. But this legal matter is going to be resolved. This legal matter is coming to an end. It's going to be resolved. Legal matter resolved. For you and a family member, or between you and a family member, or for a family member or someone you would consider your family. A legal issue is being resolved. And this legal issue that is being resolved is really going to bring about peace and happiness, or bring peace and happiness back into the home or back into your relationship. It's like this legal matter for some reason or another has been causing tension, but it's going to be resolved, and that tension is going to be eased. And I think what is going to be surprising to you is that in the long run, you are not going to mind that you're not going to mind about the little details. You're not going to mind that it didn't work out or it didn't go exactly as you planned. When you see the lasting effects, or when you feel the lasting effects of the peace that this resolution is bringing, and the positive effects that this resolution, this ending, this agreement is bringing, you're going to be very happy with the long-term effects. So that is that gift that's coming in. It's like something is coming to an end. A legal matter is coming to an end, and it may not be exactly as you pictured or exactly as you wanted, but the long-term effects are going to be very positive in that they are bringing peace and calmness, and that tension is going to be gone. Those sleepless nights are going to be gone. Delays work in your favor, Capricorn. Final thoughts, final messages for the Capricorn. And we start with the 9 of Cups. The feast, the banquet, the table is set. The 10 of Pentacles, which is the legacy wealth. And Capricorn, you do receive the legacy wealth quite often in your readings. And I really do believe that you are still working on creating legacy wealth. But I also think that you've come to the time, you come to the point in your journey where you realize that that legacy wealth is more than just finances. It's more than just things. It includes the spiritual. It includes the emotional. And that spiritual, that emotional, that is where the real gifts lie. The Fool card, fresh beginnings, new starts, the Fool's journey. And the Emperor card, being rigid. Capricorns, we can come across as being rigid when in actuality we are not. And I believe this rigidness is being caused by stress. When stress builds up, it can come out as anger. And those around us become confused. It's like, why are you angry? Why are you mad? What is all of this attention or this tension about? And it really can be confusing to those that are closest to us. Chanting a mantra is a really simple way that we can redirect our energy, redirect our stress. Om is a very, very simple chant, and we can do that in the car on the way to work, or on the way home from work, in the car on the way to the grocery store. We can just play that Om and just chant that Om. I really do believe you will find a lot of release and a lot of refocusing of your energy there.